Hello, friends. Today I want us to sit down together and have a conversation. Not about secrets to wealth or strategies for success, but about something much more fundamental and profound: your character. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, the person I am today, is this who I once wanted to become? Or do you simply accept it with the familiar excuse, I was born this way, I can't change? I have spent nearly 40 years working with people, listening to stories, concerns, and even their deepest feelings. And you know what? One thing I realized is, many of us, especially those who have reached middle age, are still living lives that are not truly our own. They are living according to patterns and expectations imposed by family, friends, or society. They have let their character be shaped by others and external factors, and as a result, they feel lost and empty, even within their own homes. I remember an old friend, a famous surgeon. He was successful, wealthy, and admired by many. But every time we met, I saw endless sadness in his eyes. One time, after a few drinks, he looked at me and said, "And I've lived 55 years, but I've never held a scalpel because I truly loved it. I do this profession because my father wanted it. His life was a play written by someone else, and he was just a talented actor without joy." Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever had to give up a dream, a passion, just because of someone's words or expectations? Today I want you to sit down, take a deep breath, and be ready for an honest conversation with yourself. Because I believe you are not a tree. You are not a tree that just stands still with habits, thoughts, and weaknesses that cannot change. You are a human being with full potential to grow and become better. You may have heard similar advice somewhere, but I want to tell you this is not a dry lecture or a textbook. This is a conversation between two friends. I'm here to share what I've learned from years of experience, from stories of success and failures I've witnessed. So where does the journey of self-improvement begin? To me, it begins with the simplest yet hardest step: self-awareness. I want you to try a small exercise. Find a truly quiet place. Turn off your phone, computer, and anything that may dist. I believe that when you truly understand who you are, you will no longer fear the words of others. You will have enough confidence to live your own life, not the life others want for you. Racked you. Sit alone and ask yourself, who am I? Not your name, not your job title, but the real person behind the roles you play every day. What truly makes you happy? What makes you angry or disappointed? What is your greatest fear inside? We are often too busy with life, with work, with social relationships, to the point that we have no time to talk to ourselves. We always seek distractions, from social media news to TV shows, just to avoid facing silence and deep inner thoughts. But it is in that silence that you can hear the true voice of your heart. One habit I've maintained for many years is journaling. Don't think it's only for teenagers. Writing down your thoughts, even the most chaotic ones, will help you sort them out. You will notice patterns in your thinking, recurring reactions. And once you see them, you will have the power to change them. That's the meaning of self-awareness. It's not to criticize yourself, but to understand yourself better, so that you can build on strengths and improve weaknesses. After gaining self-awareness, the next step in your journey of growth is to cultivate positive thinking. Positive thinking doesn't mean you always have to smile or pretend that everything is fine. It means choosing to see situations in a way that gives you strength rather than helplessness. When facing difficulties, a pessimist often asks, "Why is this happening to me?" Meanwhile, someone with posit. Remember, success never happens overnight. Behind every lucky person you see are thousands of hours of work, hundreds of failures, and countless moments when they wanted to quit, but chose to continue. Thinking will say, "What lesson can I learn from this?" By simply changing the question, you shift the way you approach the problem. I've seen many people overcome life's greatest challenges thanks to their positive outlook. One cancer patient I met once told me, "I don't see this as a death sentence, but as an opportunity to live each day with meaning." That attitude helped her stay healthy and optimistic for many years after her diagnosis. Along with positive thinking, communication skills are also essential. Humans are social beings. The way you connect with others largely determines your happiness and success. Communication isn't just about speaking. More importantly, it's about listening. When you truly listen with your heart, you understand not only the words, but also the emotions, desires, and even the unspoken. That's the foundation of lasting relationships. In the workplace, someone who communicates clearly, sincerely, and empathetically is always valued. They can inspire others, resolve conflicts, and foster effective collaboration. In personal life, good communication helps sustain friendships, love, and family bonds. However, both positive thinking and communication skills are hard to sustain without one core element: perseverance. Perseverance is the bridge that carries you through fatigue, discouragement, and those times when nothing seems to move forward. I've seen many talented people give up simply because they lacked perseverance. They started with excitement, but stopped at the first obstacle. Meanwhile, there are ordinary people not particularly outstanding who achieved extraordinary success thanks to their persistence. So if you are on the path of self-development, always hold on to 3 things. Positive thinking to see the light in the dark, genuine communication to build connections, and perseverance to keep going to the end. That's the formula not only to change your own life, but also to inspire those around you. Ask yourself, have I truly persisted to the end with any goal? Do I communicate to understand? Or just to reply, do I choose to see the positive side of problems or let them drag me down? These questions will serve as a mirror reflecting your journey of growth. My friend, the journey of personal growth is not a short road. It is a long process full of challenges, but also full of opportunities for you to discover the hidden strength within yourself. Every day, choose a positive mindset to begin with. Choose sincere communication to connect. And choose perseverance to never give up halfway. Don't fear failure, because failure is simply part of the journey. What matters is that after each fall, you rise stronger. Remember, you don't need to change the whole world. Just change yourself, little by little, day by day. And you've already made a huge difference. And finally, I want to ask you, which will you start practicing today? Positive thinking communication skills or perseverance? Share your answer in the comments. By doing so, you not only commit to yourself, but also inspire others on the same journey. If you find these insights meaningful, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Who knows? Maybe one small action today can change someone's entire life.